When you read the book of Luke chapter 18, verse 1, the Bible said, "And he spake a parable to them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint." When you as well read the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17, the scripture says, "Pray without ceasing." Bringing these two quotations together, we can deduce emphatically that, you see, it becomes very necessary for the believer to continue to pray or to pray a bit longer, because when it comes to challenges and problems in the spirit realm, there are different levels, and what I mean by different energy levels, to be able to solve them. So I think what I'm considering this morning as prayer quotas. Prayer quotas. So what is required, the quota of prayer or the quantum of prayer needed to heal a headache is not the same as the prayer quota needed to raise the dead. The prayer quota needed perhaps to receive a financial breakthrough might not be what is needed to as well realize what? A deliverance from a marital challenge. So when it comes to the spirit realm, there are different cadres and there are different segregations vis-a-vis the problems we face. So every challenge in the spirit realm has its own level of spiritual power, energy deduced from prayer that is needed to weather through and to give each of them a deadly blow. And until a believer rises in the spirit realm and hits those cadres and hit those level of quotas, there are some challenges in your life that won't go. So you could realize that the average believer, some they pray and they get frustrated. That why is it that this problem in my life, I have prayed and it's not going. Let me tell you, it will interest you to know that you have not hit that spiritual quota yet. You have not hit that level of prayer. That level of prayer it takes to be able to weather through that storm, you have not reached yet. So what you need is not to faint. The Bible says men ought always to pray and not to faint. So averagely, where the average believer loses the battle is that we faint at this level. You need not to faint. It is just a clear sign that you need to insist. You need to pray without ceasing. You need to add an additional quantum and momentum. And it is then that you will be elevated in the spirit realm. Your rank will be increased to be able to hit that spiritual cadre. And it is only then that you will realize your victory. But most often we miss the battle because we give in, we faint. When you are dealing with a problem or a challenge and it is not going, the solution is not to faint or to give up. The only way you can realize the victory is to insist, is to continue, is to pray without ceasing. It is only then that you'll be able to hit the spiritual quota, and that challenge will be lifted in your life. I want to assure you that any problem you are facing in your life, I want to reach out to you and to empower you to give you that spiritual propel or that spiritual energy or that spiritual encouragement to keep on until you get your breakthrough. I want to let you know that as you seek the face of God, God will come through for you this time round. Insist and continue. God is about to touch you. That long-standing problem, God is about to give it a deadly blow. Keep at it, continue, and God will come through for you. I want to take this opportunity to invite you to our prayer meeting tonight around Palace. We are praying for just 1 hour. The sick shall be healed. The oppressed shall be set free. Every challenge you have, just come to Ram Palace. We are praying by 7. Latest the prayer starts and we end at 8. Come and invite somebody. And I believe strongly that your life will never remain the same.